I was just thinking, you're probably wondering, what is this module going to be like? And what things are we going to be talking about? So I thought that it might be a nice idea to give you the heads up on the things that we're going to cover during this module. So we're starting off tonight with the introduction, and then we're going to get into the concept of reflective practice, which is actually one of my favourite areas. So if I keep talking too much, you'll have to say, Samantha, that's enough. We've heard enough about reflective practice, because I turn into the biggest saleswoman of the year when it comes to reflective practice. We are then going to move on to the area of communication, which is quite complex, because there are so many methods and means of communication now. There are so many stakeholders that we need to consider in the early years settings. Then we're going to move on to emotional intelligences. And really, it's a fancy way of saying all the soft skills that we need to consider, all our personal skills, like when it comes to conflict resolution, when we need to think about and be very self-aware about the decisions that we're making, and our motivations in situations as well, our core values, and how we show empathy. So we'll be looking at emotional intelligence. We'll also be looking at well-being, because really, as leaders in early years, we need to be looking after our own well-being, as well as looking after the children's well-being and all the other stakeholders in the early years settings. We're going to look at relationships and the importance of relationships in early years settings, and identifying some of the stakeholders that we need to form strong bonds and relationships with. We're going to be looking into the area of possibility thinking and creative problem solving. And creativity is also one of my passions. I went to UCD and did a level 9 in creativity, innovation and leadership, and I have to say I met the most interesting people on that course. They came up with fantastic ideas in various different scenarios, and I learned so much from them. So I'm hoping to be able to share some of those initiatives with you, and I'm hoping that you will share your initiatives with me. We're then going to move on and hopefully combine all of our learning and have a better sense of our own professional identity and what it means to be a professional early years educator. It might be an uphill learning curve at times, but hang in there, we'll do it together. We're going to address issues as in best practice to work as part of a team. We're going to discuss how you can manage stress a little bit better, how you can improve your decision making, how you can increase your overall well-being, and how you can increase your leadership ability as an early years educator. So it's a very exciting learning journey that we have ahead together. So I hope you enjoy this module, and I'm really, really excited to be working with you all. So let's move on to our next section.